Hey, 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 hey. It's Podular. We're back. Thank you for joining us for the 55th time. Ladies and gentlemen, it is Thursday, November 13th, and this is take 2 on episode 55. Believe it or not, it took us over a year to lose a recording initially, but we're back here to get you prepped for all things LA with a little bit of a Wavesville episode. California clips and only California clips. Before we get into that, we've got some discussion around some recent sound checks being released, around some promo coming up for the run at the Bellwether. Before we get into anything, let me bring in my co-host for the second time tonight, Mr. Scotty Fuller. Thank you for joining me again. How are we feeling?
Back like I never left, partner, and I fucking didn't leave at all.
Can you believe it, folks? Can you believe it? Oh.
I mean, this was bound to happen. Thank God it didn't happen with the guest. It could have happened on better weeks because I was looking forward to going to sleep, but we're not going to break the streak on y'all. We didn't fuck up an interview. It could be a lot worse. We're here back for the second time. We just ran back this Wavespell episode only to get to the end. And the look on Nate's face when he went to turn the recording off and it wasn't there, man, I thought somebody had gotten hit by a bus. So I am grateful that no human beings that we love have been hit by buses, and it's all good. Let's run this shit back.
Watch out for that bus. It's gonna be dinner and it's gonna be dinner and a show for me. So I apologize. I will be eating on camera during the clips. Don't worry. I want to have a mouthful of food, but let's get into it, man. Yeah, we're gonna be talking all things Los Angeles. Scotty, this morning we got 3 inches of snow in Chicago. So I wanted to get into the California state of mind. You had a great idea here. Let's hit a Wavespell episode, but only California clips to get us all jazzed up for the Human Dream official release party happening at the Bellwether next week on Friday, November 21st and Saturday, November 22nd. Dude, we had some social media activity we were talking about from the band here. So Zach had a little bit of a preview of what's coming for us here in LA.
Yo, in the lab, we're getting ready for LA, November 21st and 22nd. We're creating some fun stuff that you've heard, stuff that you haven't heard. Stuff that you heard but kind of remixed in different ways. You think you've seen some stuff, you haven't. We're mashing stuff up with Human Dream, Artifact. Our new album comes out, so it's going to be a fun time. We hope to see you there.
So we got Zach probably coming off 36 holes at this point, it looks like.
Dude. with the facial hair carefully matched to the sweater. It's all about the details with this man.
Yeah. What Hunter, is he a chameleon? Like with I feel like the color of his facial hair changes with his outfits.
It doesn't tend to ever be the same twice. And then you've got our boy Hunter deep in the lab, looking like he's been working on what he's been working on for far too long.
He's been there overnight. He has not gone home for sure.
And man, this shit is sounding cool. Let's continue to dive into this.
Yeah.
gonna work on that little. Yeah, might keep my bills.
Yeah, might need more bits. Yeah. Holy shit, dude. Okay. Artifact house remixes. Yeah, Zach was right. You think you've seen some stuff. You haven't.
You haven't.
I mean, this next one too, dude.
Yeah.
It's still like super low. Yeah, I need to like get it out of there.
Just casually sipping his coffee.
That is stupid. That is stupidity. What is happening here, dude?
That sounds like a Something House remix, dude. What
Yeah,
the fuck?
and it sounds like a Better Day House remix.
Mm-hmm.
And are we about to get our first STS9 Artifact House set?
That could be that. It could be a Hunter Brown tweener DJ set. They said they're mashing up things with Human Dream and Artifact. I mean, like, dude, if anything, like, I felt like I kind of knew what to expect with this weekend. Like, but now seeing what they're up to, like, just confuses me even more. I have no idea what the fuck's about to happen in LA next week. And god damn it, buddy, I wish we were going.
I know, man. I'm pumped to see it. I felt like Asheville was cool for what it was, but I think by the book is a good way to describe it. You got the Artifact set, and you got a mixture of different stuff for the second sets of each night. And you kind of knew what to expect. I have no idea what's about to happen in LA. But if these two clips are an indication of anything, it gets me excited because what are they not showing us?
Yeah.
It's pretty rare that you see behind the scenes stuff like this. And, if this is the stuff that they're willing to, for a lack of better word, spoil before the show, what are the things that they're very excited about keeping in the tuck?
Yes.
This is going to be really cool.
Because we all know how they are about showing people things.
Yes.
So they're giving us a look under the veil. Again, there's probably something way deeper than that. So super exciting. Yeah, if anything, this just like adds a whole lot of mystery behind what next weekend will hold. And super jealous for people who get to go to LA and be there for this. Going to be once in a fan time event with the release of the new album. Los Angeles is a great city. I think it gets a lot of flack, undeserved. The weather's incredible, and it will be that weekend. It's like the perfect time to be in LA. The beaches are great. I love Venice Beach. Sure, there's some touristy stuff and everything like that, but there's some great food, and there's a lot of different areas to check out, and yeah, a lot of different stuff to do. So it's going to be a historic weekend. But you mentioned Asheville a little bit earlier there, Scotty. Speaking of, we had a little bit of a quiet Bandcamp drop here with something exciting. So what do we have here?
We got ourselves some sound checks, baby. They are back. I actually found out about these when I was doing my my research for this Wave Spell episode. I had no idea these dropped, but it looks like we've got kind of the run's worth of sound checks mashed or bunched up into kind of an album release. And we're gonna take a listen to one of those and then talk about it a little bit.
all fucking day with that shit, bro. My God.
Yes.
Woo! All right.
Man,
So that was from night 2, Improv 2 titled. So it sounds like on night 2 for sound check, they got this improv and this reality Ebe. And then the first night they had another improv track in a baraka. This is very good news because Scotty Soundchecks returned back 420 Nashville, right?
yeah.
But we weren't seeing the recordings of them, right? So we weren't sure, are these being recorded? Of course they were being recorded, right?
Sure.
So these shows being back in August, we've got sound checks going back all the way to April. We've kind of been in this set break mode a little bit from the band, right? The sleeping bear has been poked, and man, I think the floodgates are about to open big time in terms of new album, sound checks, more stuff being released after the album that we've heard of as well. This is exciting stuff.
Yeah, I mean, this was one of those things that felt very unique to the band. Obviously, we're not psychos about every band, but I'm not aware of another band that really did the sound check release thing like they did. And it was a cool thing to feed the wolves in between the proper live concert releases. And then they just kind of went away. And like you said, when they started announcing that they were going to do them again, I think this was always the hope, and it seems like they're rising to that occasion again. How many of these are we going to get in between here in the album? Um, Man, maybe a bunch.
I'm here for it. Yeah.
Yeah, I liken these to like the way Lil Wayne used to do the Sorry for the Waits when the album got delayed.
Yes.
You
Yep.
know, the album's not delayed, but I think there's room in the next couple weeks for some really really cool shit to drop, and we've had some a few runs here and there where these sound checks seemingly do exist for. So
Mhm.
maybe we're gonna be breaking down some more of these in the near future. That'd be really sick.
I oof. Sound check episode. You're talking my language, Scotty. Um, Dude, this improv sounds so just like fresh,
Yes.
2025, like STS9 improving, which you haven't heard as much of the shows, which is fine, right? They're in a different mode at this point. Not to say they're not going to return to improv heavy or return to wave spell shows, but it's we really like the tightness of the band right now in the current iteration and how flawlessly executed and smoothed out things are. I think they bring a little bit of that sound into both these improv tracks, and they both sound super polished and awesome. So more of that, Brad. Release the Kraken, baby.
Yes, sir.
Feed the wolves, feed the dogs. Let's go. Right. Well, Scotty, this whole West Coast wave spell thing was your idea. So let the people know what we're doing here tonight.
Yes. So, as any of you that are fans of the band know, we've got an embarrassment of riches over here on the West Coast, as far as selection goes, and so knowing that we're gearing up for another couple of drops in that deep well, coming up here, on the weekend after next. Figured it'd be fun to put a little bit more of a prompt to the episode today. We do a Murph clip, an Alana clip, and then a wild card clip. That's how these Wave Spell episodes always are. The exception today is that we are sticking to just California. We have a bunch to choose from in California. Obviously, we talked about Los Angeles. You heard the intro there. That was from LA. San Francisco. You've got the Wave Spells. Where else, Nate?
Santa Cruz,
Santa Cruz,
Bay
of
Area,
course, Bay
San
Area.
Diego. Yeah.
Yes.
Also, can we talk about that fucking West LA fadeaway to start the show? My God.
Oh man, you hope to see a little bit of that next weekend when the
Yeah.
when the dead gets into California. Dead covers make sense.
God, I love when STS9 covers the Grateful Dead. Yeah, Gob Nugget, West LA fadeaway and a reemergence from the Wiltern 2014. For anybody looking to go back to that, it's a nice little segment here. But
Hell yeah.
yeah, so it is a versus here. Me and Scotty have already blown each other's minds. So we've already heard each other's clips, but we're here to duke it out with each other, and you guys got to decide a winner. But boy, are you in for it based off the clips we know that we've heard. Scotty did win the coin toss. He elected to defer, and then I kicked off with this selection from 1.0 here.
Zach on his worst behavior.
Are we sure it's just him? Tag, you're it, Scotty.
Man, dude, what an opener.
Right? Thank you for kicking the ball off to me and allowing me to return the opening kickoff for a touchdown. Or was that more like a 7.5 minute 20 play drive, 80 yards down for a touchdown to start?
I mean, whatever it was a devastating blow. On the note of football, the Green Bay Packers are ass. If anybody was curious, they just missed a field goal to fuck up their own comeback at the end of a Monday Night Football game. So breaking news there.
Look at that. For our Bears fans, you're in first place in the NFC North. But yeah, 2001, August 25th. There are a lot of these type of 1.0 early 2000s year its. This one in particular is one I've had as my favorite out of the 1.0 era, at least, for sure. And I'd had it on a long list that I keep in my notes on my phone. Shit I've got in the chamber for you, buddy, whenever we do these Wave Spell episodes. And I think this was a perfect opportunity to unleash it on you. This show in particular, one of my favorites to go back to because it's a one set show. It's an easier hour and a half listen as opposed to some of the 2.5, 3 hour older soundboards. But I mean, Scotty, take a look at this fucking set list.
Dude, bang for your buck, dude. Fucking urate into grow casual. That's 30 minutes of music right there. That's like 33 minutes of music. Baraka, Kabuki into Shine, Mobsters into Funky House, back into Mobsters, into EB with Surreality teases. Yeah, nice easy listening there for you. The musicians for medical marijuana benefit. That's a cool little.
This was back when weed was illegal.
I know, like in California, it was like you could get arrested for this shit.
Good God. Well, great way to kick us off here, Scotty. Lay it on us with that clip that you started with, man. Can't wait to hear it again. Little game of tag here. These first two clips. Cut that shit off. Cut that off. Let's talk about that shit. Fucking thank you for bringing us back to Belden Town. We've been there quite a bit in the last handful of episodes, buddy. And
Yeah, man.
I'm with it. I'm cool with it.
We were there. We were just there last week with Dom. This is that same year. Man, what a photographic memory I have about this particular set. I know a lot of them tend to blend together. This one is not that. I can see you on my front left. I can see Connor on my directly to my left. I can see Caesar directly to my right. Colin Meyer is to my kind of front right corner. And man, we had a little fucking powwow going during this set, man. Rabble call, rabble, Bible call, Bible, you're it. Which obviously,
My God,
it's cartoonish. I remember me and Caesar falling to the ground in unison in crisscross applesauce and just sitting down with our head with our hand over our face because just what are we doing at that point? To this day, one of my favorite opening segs I've ever been a part of. Just,
opening seg half the
yeah,
the set, yeah,
yeah, good majority of the set. But I mean,
Yeah.
you know, you get to the end of that, and it being your it too. It's we joke
Right.
about the tag of it all.
You thought that you were done after that Bible. You're like, all right, this is where they finish that segment, and then
yeah,
just right
and
into
you
your
pause for the crowd pop, and everyone goes, ah! And then they
just
take a breather.
Really cool. You talk about that opening segment of like these like mashups of songs that go perfectly together in that Saturday slot, right? Of year.
Right.
So this is 2018, 8/18, Wave Swell Live Set 3. The following year, right? You get the Golden Gato with Instantly When the Dust Settles back into Arigato.
Yes.
Kind of a cool formula to run with those 2 years in Belden Town to start off that Saturday night set with a monstrous segment like this, filled with really fun and playful segues. So good shit, brother. Thank you for taking us back there.
Of course.
I'm going to go into my wild card clip, but it makes sense chronologically. So between my 1.0 and Alana clip here.
Yes, ma'am.
There are times when you need someone. I will be by your side. Oh, darling, there is a light that shines special for you and me. Yeah. Oh, show me the light. Show me the light. Open your eyes. There are times when you need someone. I will be by your side. I take my chances before they pass me by. Oh, darling, there is a light that shines special for you and me. You need to look at the other side. You look green, darling. Open your eyes. Show me the light. Let me never be alone. That's right, darling. Open your eyes. Show me the light. Let me never be alone. That's right, darling. Open your eyes. Show me the light. Let me never be alone. That's right, darling. Open your Open your eyes. Show me the light. Show me the light. Open your eyes. Thanks so much. Give it up for STS9.
Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Sarah Dugas, please give your hands up for it! Miss Sarah Dugas.
Yes.
Scotty, I really had you in mind with these clips here this evening. And
Man, I feel seen. I feel seen, Nate. I fucking love singers on stage with STS9. I know some of you curmudgeon-y old heads would want to put hands on me for that comment, but fuck, I can't get enough of it, and it would take a lot before I got tired of it. They're just so tasteful with it when they do it. Me and Hunter share a strong affinity for R&B, and we've talked about it a time or two together. And usually he's as we've heard from everyone that's ever done a cover with this band, he usually is kind of the spearhead of that idea. And I just find that our palettes align so much in that particular sector of music, no pun intended, that that every time something like this happens, it's just so beautiful. And this is one that doesn't get talked about a lot, right?
Yeah.
You've got so many Audio Angels, you've got so many Maureen Murphys. This weekend is the only time we see this lovely singer, and it would be great to see it happen again. But if it never does, I mean, this is a great clip, and this is a great weekend. Were you here?
Yes, I
Okay.
was. So this is the New Year's run that was split. The first night at the Novo in LA, and then the next 3 nights at the Warfield in San Francisco. The Warfield is so fucking cool. But yeah, Sarah Dugas, only 2 sit-ins ever. The first being during that first night at the Novo in LA, which is right outside what was then the Staples Center, which is super cool to be in that area, where she did the Hella Good No Doubt cover in the middle of the Incel. It is so fucking good. And everyone was like, who the fuck was that? Apparently she was the sound technician's wife or significant other or something like that. But man, she just fucking pipes, dude. And then
Yes.
she's not there on the 29th. She pops back up on the 30th with this Ramon into Bobby Caldwell's Open Your Eyes, which you had only heard a little tidbit of this when they hit you with Ramon into the Common version
Right.
of this song. Not the song that is more common, the song by Common called The Light that samples the Bobby Caldwell. So really cool to see the evolution of a cover right in front of your eyes and the stages it goes through. But haven't touched it since.
I thought I didn't have the first time we recorded this episode that I did have now. I wonder where Bobby Caldwell's from. Do you think he's from LA?
I'll look that up, but I do have a great story in regards. He's from New York. In regards to this song, I was out grocery shopping on Saturday, and I've had this in that same note. I had to really whittle down even when I just took it to California selections, but it was almost like a sign. The song The Light by Common came on, and I was like listening to it, and I was like, wow, you don't hear this one out in the wild a whole lot. And then the person behind me in line started singing along to it. And I was like, fuck yeah, this guy fucking knows this song. It was really fucking cool to hear. So that was a little bit of the universe speaking to me that this was time this week to unleash this one. So, Scotty,
wonderful clip, brother. Wonderful clip. So
your move.
You got it. So we're gonna go right here.
Dude. The Lost Bridge in Ramona Miglio. That is
Such a party.
that is the touchdown of the STS9 catalog. Fucking touchdown. Like
Yeah. That part goes off in the Lives Time Changes DVD.
Oh my God, it is
I can
so
see that
sick.
that is so clearly in my head as you say that.
Yep.
The Lost Bridge. I
Yep.
love that. This is recording number 2 content that we didn't get in recording number 1.
Yeah, the boom arm like
Yes.
like camera shot where you see everyone's hands and Saxon lights it up. It's so sick. But yeah, tell the folks where you pulled this one from.
This lovely little clip is from the Galaxy Theater in Santa Ana, California. They played there 3 times of the recordings, at least that are available on Bandcamp. This one is April 6th, 2006. And an absolute fucking smoker of a show.
Yeah. Well, this sounds very 04 at the beginning.
Yes.
But then you kind of get into the later 2000s sound with the Hunter Brown whammy guitar, and yeah, bring us down the list of set lists here, because I think it makes a lot of sense of what song is after this one.
So we've got Arigato in the Blue Mood, which was very common in this era. Pianoir, Ramona and Miglio into Be Nice.
There it is. Yes.
You get a lot.
Late 2000s Be Nice with the whammy. Yeah.
And then we got Instantly, Aimlessly.
Hold on. You can't do those two back to the adverbs back to back.
The adverb suite.
Okay. Upon more research here, we have, well, definitely it's not Glowgly. That's not another adverb song. Other adverb song, Common Object, Strangely Placed.
Okay, Strangely.
Grizzly's close, but that's that's an adjective.
No,
No, grizzly.
No.
It's both a noun. It's a noun and an adjective. I don't think it's an adverb. But yeah, the adverb suite would be, I think it'd have to be common object, strangely placed, instantly, aimlessly. Right? That's
okay.
What
then we got set 2, Grow into Something. F word, Mischief of a Sleepwalker. Glowgly, which
not an adverb. Yeah.
Arguably an adverb. What is a fucking glowgly? I don't know. It could be an adverb. I don't really know. Some sing Moonsocket, Encore, What is Love? Come on with it.
That is that set list would look real nice on wood. I'll tell you that.
Yes, sir.
All right.
I know a guy. This episode's brought to you by Sets by Scotty.
It sure is. Why is my hand raised? I'm gonna lower my hand. So I'm gonna get you to my final clip here, Scotty, and certainly had you in mind with this one as well.
Real Imagine's so nice, we had to do it twice.
It's gonna whip that joke out at the end, but I'm glad you got it's like Couscous, baby. The episode's so nice they recorded twice. Bro, you know I had to hit you with the Hunter Brown heavy clip at some point here in the Wave Spell competition. This Real and Imagined is special. 1/18/2019 was the date at the Wiltern in LA. Like you were saying before, early interesting set list, right?
Yeah.
Begin with a suite of AO3, Walk to the Light, and So, which has since we've not seen since pre-COVID. I don't think so. 118 had to do it to him. This Real and Imagine, which is 14 minutes. This one is super unique because 2019 you get some great versions of this song, right? Like you said, from 2018. Really took shape at the end of 2019 with the kind of composed modular, like the da-na-na-na, like
Yeah. Doot, 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 doot.
yeah.
Doot, 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 doot.
Da-na-na. This one, without that in form yet, allows this one to be more of like a rock and roll Real and Imagine. Sure, it's got some modular components and everything like that. But this one is just breathes rock show. Fucking Hunter Brown. At the end, I hear something there. I feel like it might be Day at a Time of that chord progression he's playing. Something. It's super sped up, but he's almost doing like a modular line. He's like weaving in between that modular effortlessly. I'm sure it's not effortlessly. I'm sure it's very hard.
Well, I mean, and this is one of those clips too, right? Where, you know, we always talk about like, oh, how, you know, where would they be now if 2020 hadn't happened? You get the idea that they probably would have gotten here at some point though, when you hear stuff like this, because they were already very modular minded, and you know, the pieces were starting to put themselves together. I mean, when we had the band on Phip said, you know, we've been doing modular since 2014, which is true, but it started getting a lot more intentional around this time, and then obviously post COVID has really found its full shape. But clips like this are a great example of it. Real and Imagine is one of my favorite STS9 songs.
And 2019 is your favorite year. I really had you in mind here.
No, man, you took care of me. I appreciate it.
But yeah, I mean, like the modular jams, and then you get the instrumental more kind of intertwined in it, and it becomes this cornucopia of sound. Sun, Moon, and Stars, Love Don't Terrorize, Balancing, into Mod. Set 2, We'll Meet in Our Dreams, into Equinox. Holy hell.
Yeah.
And then this section to end the show, they don't stop. EHM into F Word, into Tokyo, into New Dawn, New Day, into Get Loud, into Moonsocket. That Get Loud into Moonsocket is a smoker,
Big
folks.
boy shit.
Yep. A World Go Round Encore. They earned it. Yeah, we went to the first night of this run with Maureen, or the second night, the next night, with the new forms that she was on there. So it's a great memory back in 2019. I remember streaming this one where someone's phone was in someone's pocket or something like that on the live whatever that app was people were using to stream the shows.
Is it Lively?
Lively? Yep.
Yeah,
Lively
or is that's right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I think
cool.
so.
All right.
But yeah, final clip,
for,
Scotty.
Yeah, for my last clip, we're gonna go to a land where it smells like daps.
Slicker than shit there.
Some monkey music teases.
Dude, men only want thing and it one men only want one thing and it's disgusting and it's the boom song. It's the gong sound for sure. Woo, Chalice, baby, right?
Chalice, man. So this is a really interesting festival. So we'll read the set list first. So this is Chalice, July 9th, 2017. You got Golden Gate, Moonsocket. This is back when whoever was listing these things was listing them, and the segs is all one song. So you got Out of This World and Enceladus, one track. Then you got Oil and Water and To Move My Peeps into Orbital. That's a
Woo.
27-minute seg sandwich deal there. That Orbital is really good too. And then Totem into In Due Time into World Go Round, which I almost did as well, because that is fucking sweet. And I don't think we've ever played an In Due Time on here before.
We have
Um,
not. In due
but
time, my friend.
in,
In due
in
time.
due time, yes. So
Y'all just have to
Chalice is-
keep listening, you know?
Chalice is a funny one, right? Because it's not only a marijuana related festival. It's a
It's a
dab
pot
festival.
party, isn't it? It's a pot
It's a-
party.
But it's a hash festival. It
Ugh.
was specifically centered around concentrated marijuana, which for those
I
of
can't
you
be
that don't
there.
know,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
everyone knows. But for those of you that don't know, Aunt Carol, hey, how are you doing? That is basically a very challenging environment to be the headliner of a Sunday festival for, because by this time you got to imagine everyone is wiped.
Ripped, bro.
Just fucking ripped. Done. Not exactly maybe bringing the energy that you would hope for a set list like that. Obviously STS9 brought it on their end, but that's vaguely what I remember hearing about this event was while it was really fun and a lot of fun to see STS9, and obviously, it makes sense that they would play an event like this. It ended up being a little bit tough because of how much people were indulging, I guess.
Yeah, depends what time you got there. I think I remember seeing videos of like the inflatable couches and stuff, like in the
Uh-huh.
crowd. I'm like, what is this, a tipper show? Jesus Christ. But no, Chalice is they've had some great moments there throughout the years. I think back to a moment in 2014 where I think it was Alana's like fifth show or something. And there was a lot of excitement because the playing had been elevated and they were playing some of the new songs, which were very well received, believe it or not. People loved World Go Round. People loved New Dawn, New Day. I think people have come around again on both those songs. But uh, there's a moment from that 2014 show where it was clear that Sector 9 was back. And it's a King Pharaoh's Tomb from that 2014 Chalice show where you hear the end of it and people are like, oh, that's where we're going. All right.
Yes.
Sector 9 is back. So a little extra credit listening for you folks. Chalice 2014, King Pharaoh's Tomb. Not the longest, but the back end of it certainly tracks towards the direction they were heading. But Scotty, that wraps it up for take two. It's up to the listeners now. You guys decide. Let us know in the comments whose clips were hotter. Man, I thoroughly enjoyed both. But thank you for watching. Thank you for listening, whether you're watching on YouTube, listening on Apple Podcasts or Spotify. Throw us a like, throw us a review, throw us a subscribe, throw us a comment if you're feeling nice. But Scotty, what do we got cooked up for next week?
Man, we're gonna do a little bit of a human dream look back, so to speak. Well, there's a small chance we're gonna do something way cooler than that. But in the event that doesn't happen, we're gonna take a look back at what has been of the human dream up to this point. This is gonna be our kind of episode before that album drops in its entirety. I imagine the week following will probably be a reaction episode to that, as well as a roundup of the LA shows. But next week we're gonna talk about our favorite moments, our favorite live moments from the from the songs that we know are on the Human Dream so far. There's a lot of history there. So looking forward to that.
Some of these songs have been in rotation for quite a few years and have some
Yes.
pretty epic moments. So I'm pumped to play some versions that we haven't went over yet. But yeah, Scotty, I'll see you in Houston, my man.
Yes, sir.
Me and Scotty will be together this weekend. Not seeing an STS9 show together. We haven't done that since the
It's been a
podcast
while.
started, but we'll be connecting in Houston together and then going down to Costa Rica for our dear friend Hunter Booth's bachelor party. So hopefully we both make it back in one piece. But until then, have a great weekend, folks. Chest pats.
That's Pat.
Still recording. Stop recording.